Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. This is episode 22. We are here with Lilith this morning, who is not in a very good mood. She is throwing a bit of a tantrum and her mum has walked in because Angel has actually sold the toys that were in her room in order to buy a bed. So Lilith is not very happy right now. She is getting really frustrated, and I think she is going to yell at her mum and be like, what has happened? Where have all of my toys gone? And Angel's response is obviously to yell at her back. She is disciplining her for having a bit of a meltdown at the moment. And Lilith is now arguing with her mum about her hobbies, and she's saying, why did you sell all of my things? And Angel's like, we needed somewhere to sleep and everything else had been sold. We didn't need all of your toys. And she's like, but what about everything that like mum had gifted me before? I have nothing to do now. And Angel is like, you need to stop being so selfish. We had nowhere to sleep. Did you just want us to sleep outside? And Lilith's like, I don't really care where you sleep. You haven't been very nice to me and you've got rid of all of my things. What am I supposed to do now? And it looks like Angel actually won that argument by telling her to stop yelling, and this is what has happened, and she doesn't get a say in any of this. She is also going to yell at her for arguing, and Lilith had actually overcome her fear of being inferior, but is actually back again. And I think Angel is actually going to start another argument about the house rules. Do Angel and Lilith have a difficult family dynamic? I think you could say that. These two have I think that makes a lot of sense. They are now arguing about the house rules, and Angel is telling her, while you live here, you will do exactly as I say, and we needed money to buy a bed. We don't have hardly anything. We've got 14 simoleons left. As we get more money, we will buy your things back. But for now, that was not a priority. We needed a bed, and you are just being so ungrateful for everything your mum has provided. Everything your whole life. You can go without toys for a few days while we get some more money. Your mum is sleeping at the moment, but she'll be going to work tomorrow, and she will have money, and we can get things back. But to be honest, I don't even know if you deserve that. And Lilith is now arguing about video games. Like, I already had to miss out on the computer and the gaming console. All I had were my toys, and now I don't have anything. What do you expect me to do? And these two are still going at it. Angel is also really angry now. She must have lost an argument, but they're feeling so mad from how are we even family. And so Angel is telling Lilith that, you know what, she doesn't deserve to come out of her room today. She is going to lock her in there again. She can keep herself entertained. She does not care. She has left the room and locked the door, and she is going to head downstairs and get herself some food. I don't even know if we've got any leftovers. Luckily we do. Okay, so she's going to do that while Lilith is up here feeling really angry. She's aggravated. She's feeling like, how are we even family? And she's probably going to throw herself a little bit of a tantrum. She's a bit frustrated and she doesn't really have much else to do. Like, her toys were sold. She doesn't have anything in here. She has got a few toys in her inventory, luckily, that Angel wasn't able to take away from her, and she can read onto the covers. But once again, Lilith is in her room all day. Scarlett has woken up feeling really tense from everything that has happened. She's going to go and get herself sorted, but then luckily she does have work tomorrow, so she will be able to pay for a few more things. All we have got so far is a bed, and then downstairs a little table with some mismatched chairs. This is all that Angel could get at that time of night, because obviously it was very late when she got back. She kind of had to head into town and like find what she could get. I imagine she probably like rifled through a local like junkyard or something like that to find things, because it's not exactly like nice furniture or anything. But obviously, as you can see, Angel has had her makeover now. She has cut off all her hair. And her wardrobe has seen a few changes as well. Obviously, we can only see her in the nightgown at the moment. And Lilith is just calling her friend Damien to kind of fill him in on everything. She's like, I'm trapped in my room. Mum won't let me out. She sold all of my toys. I don't have anything to do. And she straight away is like gonna make a mess. So I wonder if Damien's suggesting, you know, like when you get out, why don't you just like, you know, make a mess and show her that you're not happy. Like, you know, they're kids. They're probably having silly ideas. But she is so mad right now. And she is just gonna have to try and find something to entertain herself. She'll probably do some reading. She does want to make a mess, but I don't know if she'll be... Oh, she actually can now. So she is making a mess in her room and she's feeling really, really confident. It looks like she actually overcame that fear of inferiority after making that mess. Oh, it's faded away. Okay, and she is now reading under the covers instead. And once Scarlett has eaten, she is actually thinking, you know what, I do have a few things in my garden that I can sell. We obviously need to feed the cat, so we're going to do that. And then we have got some things out here, so we can actually come and sell a bunch of stuff. So we're going to make a decent amount of money. We're going to come and super sell everything. And then we do still have flowers that we can use to make flower arrangements. So I think Scarlett will probably come outside and she's going to make the most expensive one, which is the Summer Paradise, but we can do it for free because we have got all of the plants, and she is going to list it on Plopsy and hopefully get some money out of that. But she's probably thinking, you know, obviously I'll be going to work tomorrow, I will be working hard. She makes a decent amount of money. She makes 666 simoleons an hour, which I'm not going to say anything, but she is going to go and make some flower arrangements as a way to like win everything back, because okay, we've got a few essentials, but we have still got so much furniture that we're actually missing. We have like no form of entertainment. Obviously we do have all of Lilith's toys that we do kind of want to get back for her. Like Scarlett knows that she like misses the computer and things like that, and they do kind of need a computer, you know, modern life and stuff. So that is something that she does want to kind of get back, and they will need a decent amount of money for it. But she is rightfully so feeling really, really tense right now. She has been able to get a decent amount of money from the gardening, and I'm sure we will with our flower arrangements as time comes, but she's probably thinking about changing out a few plants, maybe buying a few more flowers that we can plant and grow. She does still need to evolve 5 more excellent plants, so we might end up buying some more plants. We'll see if we can buy a couple of seasonal winter plants to plant. So that was 2. Oh gosh, I completely forgot. We don't have much money. We've got 66 millions now. So we're gonna open these, and hopefully there'll be something new and useful that we can use to plant and get us a few bits. But Angel is of course over here at the bonfire. Here's one of her new outfits. Her style is still quite similar, but you know, she's gone for a little bit of a darker look. And I noticed that Scarlett actually has a want to complete a work task, so she's definitely thinking about how she's like desperate to get back to work tomorrow now to get a bit of money back. She hasn't actually seen Lilith today. She's probably like wondering what she is up to, but you know, she knew that they had a fight yesterday. So she probably didn't want to like hang out with her or anything. So she's kind of giving her that space that she believes she needs, but she still doesn't actually realise that she is yeah, she's trapped in her room. I think Angel will probably let her out later this evening, because obviously she's not going to like starve her or let her wet herself, but she is keeping her in here for a few hours as a form of punishment to let her know that she can do what she wants. But interestingly, she has just come in the room, so she probably came in to actually check on Lilith. So I think she's going to come here, notice the mess that she's made, and probably tell her off for actually doing this. You have no respect for anything. I can't believe you've been making a mess in your room. And Lilith's like, well, what did you expect me to do? I don't have anything else to do. I can't just spend the whole day reading books. You've left me in here with nothing to do. And Angel's like, I don't care. That does not mean you can just make a mess on your room. You clean this up right now. And it looks like we did actually get some new flowers, so I'm gonna put those over there, and Scarlett can go and plant those. It really wasn't worth the 200 simoleons, but that was a lapse of judgment from me. But we do actually have our Summer Paradise arrangement listed on Plopsy, and it should make us a decent amount of money, so hopefully someone will want to buy that. While Scarlett is out here, she's noticed that the chickens actually do need caring for. They have not had very much attention lately and they are starving, so we are gonna unfortunately have to spend a few simoleons feeding them, and then we should probably also collect the eggs, and it doesn't actually need cleaning, which is a little bit of a surprise, but we do have plenty of eggs that we need to collect. And then Scarlett is going to come over and serve some dinner because we don't have anything here, so we'll probably make a Capri salad because it's nice and cheap, and then we will obviously be calling Lilith to the table, so we'll have a conversation with her as we won't have seen her all day. She probably won't actually say anything to Scarlett about being trapped in her room all day. I feel like she's starting to feel a little bit scared of Angel with like all of this punishments that she's getting and all of the yelling at that she is receiving. So I feel like she probably won't bring anything up. But Scarlett has actually made the salad now. So we are going to call everyone to the meal. We can have a nice quote unquote family dinner this evening. So for some reason we can't actually grab a serving. They kind of like freak out every time. So Scarlett is making a different dinner instead. She's making some fish tacos. And Lilith has actually overcome her fear again. So I think it's maybe because she's self-assured, she gets confident, and that actually overcomes the fear. So she's kind of like worried that she's not good enough, and then she reminds herself, actually, I really don't care like what my parents think anymore. Like, they don't care about me. Clearly they show like no attention, so why should I care if I'm not good enough for them? So I feel like she's kind of going through those phases of like being upset and then realizing I don't actually care. Okay, let's hope that this meal works and it was just an issue with the caprese salad. Okay, perfect, it was. So we can actually come and grab some food now, and then Lilith will go off to bed, I imagine. I don't think Angel will lock her in there tonight because she has no need to. She's not done anything like wrong per se. Like in Angel's eyes, she's had her punishment for the day. She's not been rude anymore. She's not spoken back to anyone, so she can kind of like be unlocked. She's obviously going to go to bed though because it is quite late and she does have school tomorrow, but she will be able to spend the night knowing that, you know, if she needs to go out for the toilet, she can. She's not going to have to like hold it till the morning. Oh no, I completely forgot that Angel was actually a vegetarian. So her eating this fish has made her really sad. Angel is quite annoyed at Scarlett for making this food. She thought it was like tofu, and Scarlett feels really bad. She has not been cooking vegetarian food for so long that she just completely forgot, and she is apologising to Angel, who looks really sad. But I do think she'll probably like feel bad because she doesn't want to take it out on Scarlett. She's just trying to like forget about it, and she is just being a little bit mischievous at the moment. But I do think she'll probably give a smooth apology and be like, I'm really sorry for lashing out at you. I just got a little bit upset, you know, like I have not eaten meat for so long, and now you've just fed me fish. And she's feeling a little bit upset by it, but now she's feeling enamoured, and obviously Scarlett is going to accept the apology. Angel does feel really bad when she lashes out at Scarlett because she knows she's done so much to bring her back, and I think she was just a little bit frustrated in the moment, but she does forgive her wife. And as it is getting a little bit later now and Scarlett does have work tomorrow, Angel is suggesting why don't they like head upstairs, enjoy a little bit of woohoo, and then they can head to sleep. Angel is also feeling pretty exhausted right now, and Scarlett needs some rest because she's got a long day of work tomorrow, earning some money to buy us some more furniture with 39 simoleons. So yeah, we definitely need a bit of cash. It's Monday morning and Lilith has woken up in a much better mood today. She's actually calling Damien and suggesting that maybe they skip school together because she had a rubbish day yesterday and she is really not feeling great. She is missing her video games, and she's also missing Damien because yesterday was the first day in years that they haven't actually spent time together, and she's thinking, I don't want to go to school. School is rubbish. Let's go to the library in town because they've got computers and we can just stay there, we can play games together, and we can just pretend we've gone to school and our mums won't even notice. Like, my mums don't even notice when I'm home anyway, so they definitely won't notice when I am not at school. Like, I'll just pretend I'm going and then we can sneak to the library. And Damien is going to agree. She is just messaging him now, and these two are actually just going to bunk school for the day and play video games at the library instead. And so these two have made it to the library. They've both logged into their computers, they've snuck in, so they are not going to be at school. They're both playing their video games and just spending some time chatting with each other. Lilith at the moment is doing arithmetic attack because it works on her mental skill, and she did actually have a want to work on her mental skill. It looks like it's been ticked off because she has actually done that. So to be honest, I feel like she might play a different game. She has unlocked quite a few now. Maybe she can go for some Blick Block. She's learned that Damien likes the colour pink. That's so perfect. That's one of her colours anyway. And oh my gosh, look at their friendship bar. That is so high. I am going to stop her from playing arithmetic attack, and she is going to load Blick Block while he is over here. I think he's playing Sim Scuffle. No, that does not look like Sim Scuffle to me. I'm not too sure what they're playing. And Lilith is just complaining about her parents. She's telling Damien about how the weekend went and how Angel Angel basically trapped her in her room and she sold all of her toys, and she's so mad at her mum's. Like her mum isn't like giving her any attention, and then her other mum is like being so mean to her and she keeps yelling at her and trapping her in her room. But she's like, I don't really care anymore, I'm over that. Like, I'm clearly not going to be good enough for them, and I don't care, I'm just going to be good enough for me, and that is what matters. And you know what, you're my best friend and you seem to like me, so it's clearly like that. I don't really care what they think anymore. She is getting a phone call from the principal because she is late for school, but she does not care. She is feeling really confident right now. She's here with her best friend Damien. I can't believe how much their friendship's gone up. I would like to see if they could become BFFs, but at the moment they're just busy gaming together. And she's actually going to ask him how Lillie is now, you know, that she is back. Is she like normal? Is she yelling at you as well? Is she like treating you how my mum is treating me? And he's like, I like Lillie, she's pretty cool. So he's like, my mum's alright actually, you know, she's not yelling at me, she's not trapping me in my room, she's actually being like really nice to me. She's actually like bought me loads of gaming stuff. Like I said I wanted the new like gaming console and she got it like straight away. But I am sorry that that's how your mum's like treating you. She shouldn't do that. But you know what, I've got my gaming stuff, so why don't you come over like after school? Like we have to go home at home time, like when it goes 3 o'clock, so we won't be able to be at the library all day. But maybe one day you can come to mine after school and we can play games together. I think Lilith is pretty excited by this idea. She seems really intrigued to like go over to Damien's house and play games with him. She's not been on like a gaming console in a long time. And it is actually a want of hers. She does want to play video games on a console. She is over here on a computer at the moment, but she's like, you know, it'll be really fun. Maybe I can come over after school one day. Hopefully my mums will let me. They probably won't even notice if I'm not home anyway. And so these two are becoming best friends forever. They're so excited by it. I think Lilith is just pleased to kind of have someone show interest and care for her, especially when her parents aren't giving her much like interest. Oh no, someone has taken their computer. How annoying. We'll have to go find another one. But I'm having them take a selfie together so they remember this day that they've spent. I like this one where they're being all sassy because they've skipped school. But look how cute they are. Oh my gosh, look at their smiles. And back home, while Scarlett is at work and Lilith is skipping school, Angel is in the house and she doesn't really have too much to do since everything that got sold and everything she enjoyed doing before has been taken away. So she's just out here with the chickens because this kind of reminds her of her old life that she does miss. But while she is out here, she is not forgetting how last night ended with Lillie, and she is trying to think what is the best way to get her revenge. Like, she knows that she beat her, so she is physically stronger, so that isn't something that she could actually do. I feel like she's talking with the chickens right now and trying to work out an idea, and something has actually popped into her mind. And so Angel is going to head out somewhere that she has been before but she has not been to in a long time. And so Angel's brilliant idea actually involves returning to the lab. She's thinking, I may not physically be able to beat Lillie, but I might be able to mentally beat her out. And as she is making her way through the familiar lab, a plan is starting to form in her mind. She's not too sure if it's going to work or how it's going to work, but the only way that she can kind of get that confirmation is actually by returning to the mother plant. So she traces the familiar steps of the corridor that she visited years ago with Angel, Lillie and Lola, getting further and further and deeper into the forgotten and neglected lab. She makes her way through, confidently looking around the familiar area, heading down the corridors that she had never expected to see again. And she walks in the room to see the lifeless body of the mother plant that they defeated all those years ago. But someone else is already here. It's none other than Lillie, and she is not looking happy right now. Angel makes her way down and heads over to Lillie, ready to interrogate her on what business she has doing back at the secret lab. Of course it had to be you here. What on earth do you think you're doing back at this lab? And Lily's like, I could ask you the exact same question. Why are you here right now? And Angel's like, I don't have to tell you anything why I'm here. And Lily's like, nor do I, but not that it matters. I come here constantly. I came here before I died. I've come here every day since to check the mother plant is still dead and that nothing has happened. I've seen movement a few times. I wanted to make sure that she never came back and the infection didn't spread like it did before. Lillie, as we know, is a paranoid sim, so she is very, very concerned about something like this. And Angel's like, why should I believe anything you have to say, especially after everything you've done to me? I don't even know if I believe what you have to say. You don't have to believe me, but it is true, and you can take it or you can leave it. But anyway, I've told you why I'm here, so now you should tell me why you're here? And Angel's like, I don't have any time for you. I do not even want to tell you what I'm doing here. For all you know, I'm here for the same reasons as you are, making sure that the mother plant is not coming back to life. It's pretty convenient, isn't it, that you're here for the exact same reason as me. So I do not believe you, especially how you left my house last night saying you were seeking revenge. For all I know, you could be doing something to actually bring back the mother plant. And Angel is saying that is such a dumb idea. And why would I even do that after everything we went through before? And Lillie is saying, you already told me that you'd stop at nothing to seek your revenge on me. So how do I know that that is not something that you would do? You have changed so much since before, and I wouldn't put it past you to do something as stupid and careless and reckless as that. As you can see, Angel is not happy with this at all, the accusations that Lillie is throwing at her. But Lillie is done with this conversation. She's like, I've seen what I need to see and I'm ready to head out now, and I don't want to look at you, I don't want to talk to you anymore. So having been riled up by Angel, Lillie leaves the lab and she is confident that the mother plant is completely dead and she has nothing to worry about. Angel is so mad that Lillie had to be here and ruin all of her plans and her ideas. She had hoped to investigate the mother plant and see how it was doing. And she has seen that it is still dead, but knowing that Lillie comes every single day has just thrown a massive spanner in the works. But she is thinking to herself that Lillie came in the middle of the afternoon, maybe she comes at the same time every single day. What if I come in the middle of the night and I work on my plan, then potentially she won't be here and I can get away with it. And because Lillie has left the lab now, Angel is actually able to come up and continue investigating the mother plant as she had intended to do. She can't take Lillie's word for 100% guarantee, so she wants to make sure herself that the mother plant is still dead. Everything appears to be the same way as they left it before, and the mother plant doesn't really seem to be moving, but it also doesn't seem to have wilted very much since they left it before, and that kind of causes Angel to think maybe it's not entirely gone, maybe there is still some hope. But she has no idea how she would even begin to look into something like this, and she thinks, you know what, my best bet is actually speaking to Scarlet, the one who has actually studied plants and science. Maybe she knows of a way to bring back something from the dead. She's done it before. What is stopping her from doing it again? And feeling a lot more positive than she was when she was with Lillie, Angel is leaving the lab with a plan slowly forming in her mind. And at home, Scarlet is back from work and is working on her flower arrangement. She made a decent amount of money today, but she knows she needs to continue to work hard to earn back enough funds to buy back their furniture. Angel has also made it back. She is still in an awful mood after her conversation with Lillie, but she is feeling a lot better now that she is seeing Scarlet. She is watching her work on her flower arrangement and is gazing upon her with adoring eyes. She does have a question to ask her, but for now she is just letting her finish off her project. And as Scarlet has finished now, these two are sat at their bonfire, their favourite spot, and just having a bit of a catch up. Angel is asking Scarlet about her day at work, and Scarlet is saying that she made a decent amount of money and her flower arrangements have sold for loads in the past, so hopefully they will be able to make a decent amount of money. And Angel is saying it's a shame that they don't have her easel anymore, because she could also end up painting and selling those for profit as she used to do previously. And Scarlet is suggesting maybe that should be one of the first things that they buy now that they've got more money again. Angel is telling Scarlet how much she does miss her painting and she really does want to be able to get that, and Scarlet's like, of course we can make that our first payment. And talking about the past life, Angel is actually going to bring up the conversation of like, so how did you actually figure out to bring us back to life? Like, what was the process? What happened? You've not told me the story yet. Being a self-absorbed overachiever, she is more than happy to fill Angel in on how everything happened. So she's talking about the research and all the ingredients that she had to gather. And so knowing she needed a fish and a plant, she thought, I need to catch an angel fish and use a lily to make a death flower. So I kind of needed something that connected the ingredients to you and Lillie. And Angel is so impressed that this is how Scarlet made the connection. So she's saying, so all you really needed was something that connected us together, something that was like a piece of who we are. And Scarlet's like, yeah, when in science you kind of need a piece of the dead being to revive something. Think of antibiotics, how they've got dying or dead cells in to make the cure. Like, that is basically the same as that, or at least I believe it is. Like, that's what happened for us, and that's what all the research said online. So I believe you just need something that's got a connection with the being that you want to bring back. And I think Scarlett is just getting so caught up in, you know, being humbly bragging and talking about all her research and her successes that she doesn't really question why Angel is asking everything that she is. Whereas Angel is so pleased that Scarlett is revealing all of this without asking further questions, because now she's thinking, maybe there is a way to bring back the mother plant. Like, if I think of something that connects the mother plant to the real life, like what I can use to bring it back, potentially I can revive it. There were these plants all over the neighborhood, so surely I can find one somewhere. Maybe Scarlett even has an old one. I know that she likes to keep things like this, so potentially while she's asleep I can have a look and see something like this. She's not saying this out loud to Scarlett. She is thinking all of this in her mind, and the idea is becoming more and more thought out and more planned, and she is considering bringing back the mother plant. She knows that Lillie goes there every day, so she would obviously have to go at night when she is not there, but she is thinking potentially other people have seen her returning to the lab. So if the mother plant does end up coming back to life, she can pin it on Lillie, because she's kind of got evidence that Lillie has been returning to the lab, and if the infection spreads again, she can hand her straight into the authorities and say that she saw her going there. She can maybe plant cameras and completely set her up. And yeah, this is Angel's plan. She is thinking of bringing back the mother plant, spreading the infection in Strangerville again, and then pinning it all on Lillie. It is now 8 p.m, so Scarlett is coming over to prepare some dinner. We're hoping that it's going to work tonight. And Angel's noticing that it smells pretty awful in here, so she's going to come and clean out all of these while Scarlett prepares the dinner. And Lilith has actually only just got home. She spent most of her day out with Damien at the library. They lost track of time playing their games, and she's only just made it back home. So she's hoping that she'll be able to sneak in without her parents realising, but obviously they will notice. They'll be able to see her coming through and hear the front door go. And we've got our garden salad prepared, so we're all going to have a serving of this. And I do think Scarlett is going to say, oh, I just heard the front door go. Have you only just got in? Where have you been? And Lilith is going to say that she actually spent some time with Damien. She, after school, she went to the library to play some video games with him because she's missing her gaming console. And out of the blue to Lilith, Angel is actually telling her that she's not allowed to see Damien anymore because of everything that happened with Lillie. And Lilith is absolutely losing it. She has said, you've taken everything from me already. You can't take away my only friend. I think Angel does feel a little bit bad, so she is going to ask Lilith what her problem is. Like, why are you acting out so badly? It is only one person. You've got plenty of other friends at school. And Lilith's response was, hey, this drama isn't my fault, at least not completely. I'm allowed to feel bitter about what happened between us. She is saying, if you take away Damien, I have literally nothing, and I have no one left, and it will be all your fault. And conveniently, Scarlett has left the room once again. They are arguing about the house rules, and Angel is reminding Lilith that while she lives here, she has to do what she says. And Lilith is saying, I don't even want to live here. If this is what I have to do, and this is the rules I have to abide by, I don't have any friends, and it is all your fault. I don't have anything to do. I have no way to enjoy myself, and the one thing that I did enjoy today was going to the library and having fun with my friend. And Angel is saying, that's not my problem. You will have nothing to do with him. His mother has caused all of this. It is not my fault. If you want to blame anyone, blame Lillie for what she has done to this family. If you want to take it out on anyone, take it out on her, not on me. And Lilith is really unsure of what else to say. She doesn't have any more answers for Angel. She is a mixture of feeling sad and angry at how her mum has handled the situation and not sure what else to do. Lilith has gone upstairs and she is texting Damien. She can't risk calling him because she doesn't want her mum to hear, so she is sending him an angry text like, we need to meet up tomorrow, let's go to the library again, I need to fill you in on what my mum has said tonight, but I am not going to school, I need to see you, I need to speak to you, it's really important. And any sadness and remorse that Angel had felt for Lilith has completely gone and has been replaced by anger, and once again she is heading outside to her bonfire, and she is just thinking about how frustrating her day was and how it had to be ruined by Lillie. But she is starting to think even more about her plan. She is thinking that tomorrow she will go back to the lab in the evening. She will make sure to check it for signs and make sure that she pokes her head around the corner to check that Lillie is definitely not there. She might even walk past Lillie's house first to check if she's in the house before she heads over to the lab. But she is thinking even more about her plan, and she's convincing herself that, you know, this is gonna work. She knows exactly what to do.
Nope, sequin.
And I do think on this note I will end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It'll mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone.